I'm Shelly and I'm musician in residence at Drake Hall in Staffordshire. I do a lot of keyboard, piano teaching, a little bit of guitar teaching, and we do a lot of singing at Drake Hall as well. Particular highlights in a general sense is probably I've had a few participants come to the sessions who think that they're not musical, and it's just in general trying to show people that everybody's musical, and coming out of just a single session, having achieved something and singing and playing together, that's been a general highlight. Some more specific highlights are things like we've performed in concert, and the confidence that they've got from doing individual and group stuff. There's a difference in the value that they've got from doing group things together. They were all excited, and it was quite nerve-wracking because other prisoners were going to be watching them perform for the first time, and many of them other people don't know that they sing. It was a great experience because I think it got the songs that they were doing in the sessions out there, and to have sort of an end product, and it brought a sort of renewed, fresh feeling to the sessions, really. There's a few that spring to mind for different reasons, but one that sticks in my mind was someone who was learning piano for a while, and she told me that most of her family were actually musical, but she'd never participated in any kind of musical activities herself. So she had really high standards and had a lot of pressure on herself, and she was incredibly self-critical. And I think some of the highlights of me teaching her were showing her that she'd learnt so much for a beginner, and to try and reiterate that every week was huge for me. That was a big lesson for me as well as her. And so just seeing her confidence grow over the weeks was really, and to see that she was actually going to use it outside as well. That was really, because some of the things that she did in the sessions, she said, I can go and practice this, and now I can use my free time to do this instead of other things that she might be doing. So she already had a plan for how she was going to use music in the future. So that was a real highlight for me. That particular participant was really rewarding because of how she'd viewed music in the past and seen it as something that you have to perform because her family were session musicians, and to see that she could keep it for herself and could use piano as a tool for her own well-being. That was it's a key moment for me. I think from what I've seen from the people who come to my sessions, the main impacts for them are that self-awareness and self-regulation of behavioural changes. That's been a massive impact, and that's been about being in a group setting as well as individual. So, and the other impacts I think are just in general boosting self-esteem and confidence, and using music to do that.